In the compact cinema segment, competition has reached a boiling point. For the last 5 years, Sony essentially owned this space with the FX3. But the other major camera manufacturers have finally fired back. Canon recently disrupted the market by releasing 3 heavy-hitting cameras designed specifically to crush the FX3. The Canon EOS R6 Mark V, the EOS R6 Mark III, and their dedicated compact cinema champion, the Canon EOS C50. Meanwhile, Nikon shook things up by acquiring Red Digital Cinema and introducing the highly capable Nikon ZR. With the Sony FX5 leaked to launch on July 22, 2026, the question is simple. Does Sony's new baby do enough to fend off these massive threats? Let's look at how these cinema ecosystems stack up against one another across sensor design, recording formats, and usability. To begin, we must analyze the sensor designs. Canon has heavily pushed high-resolution sensors. Their current offerings feature high megapixel counts, allowing them to capture up to 7K over sampled images. Nikon ZR also sports a rich, high-resolution sensor. On paper, the Sony FX5's 16.6 megapixel sensor might look modest. But in actual cinematography, resolution is only part of the story. Because the FX5 has fewer pixels spread across a full-frame canvas, its individual pixels are physically larger. This yields cleaner low-light capture, wider dynamic range, and significantly faster sensor readout. Furthermore, the FX5 sensor uses a fully stacked architecture, which guarantees almost zero rolling shutter distortion. Canon C50, while exceptional, relies on a slower readout speed, leading to visible jello effect when panning quickly across vertical lines. The battle of recording modes is where things get truly interesting. Both Canon and Nikon have heavily integrated open gate and RAW recording into their compact models. Canon's cameras offer 7K open gate, which is incredibly sharp but comes at the cost of massive file sizes and processing overhead. Nikon ZR leverages RED's proprietary compressed RAW formats, giving filmmakers outstanding flexibility in post-production. Sony's answer on the FX5 is a beautiful compromise. It introduces 5K open gate, 3:2 aspect ratio. This 5K file size is the perfect middle ground. It provides plenty of extra resolution to crop, reframe, and stabilize in post-production, but does not clog up your editing computer or drive space like a 7K or 8K file. Furthermore, the rumors suggest the FX5 will support internal X-OCN LT RAW recording, Sony's highly efficient 16-bit linear format. This is a massive upgrade over the FX3, which required external recorders like an Atomos Ninja to capture RAW. Let's talk about exposure tools and menus. Filmmakers have long criticized Sony's hybrid-style menus in their small cameras. Canon C50 utilizes a professional cinema operating system, and the Nikon ZR features a streamlined interface designed with RED's engineering influence. With the FX5, Sony has finally addressed this head-on by porting the high-end Venice-style menu system down to a compact body. Key features like false color monitoring and shutter angle selection are instantly accessible via physical buttons. This eliminates the need to dig through pages of photography menus just to change basic video settings. One of the biggest battlegrounds is the viewfinder. Hybrid cameras like the Canon EOS R6 series feature built-in electronic viewfinders, but their compact cinema siblings like the Canon C50 and the older Sony FX3 completely omit the EVF to save space. This makes shooting outdoors in bright sunlight incredibly difficult without an expensive external monitor. Sony's solution with the FX5 is